that more than 1 million women in the U.S. experience menopause every single year, there is still a shocking lack of information and research out there. So we're doing our part to get the word out, and here to help us is WeightWatchers Chief Medical Officer, Dr. Kim Boyd. Dr. Boyd, welcome. My hot flashes and I have been waiting for you.
We are here for it.
Okay, well, you know, Dr. Boyd, everybody talks about hot flashes. They talk about night sweats, but it's so many other symptoms. You know, those are almost surfacey, but there's so many other symptoms of peri and menopause. And I'm constantly comparing complaints with my friends, like, okay, I think that might be menopause. I think that's just you getting older. Maybe it's menopause. But there's not a lot of information. Why is that?
That's right. Well, for decades, women's health has been really under-researched and underfunded.
Yeah.
And that goes into things like perimenopause and menopause. In fact, even if you look at doctor training, doctors aren't trained. With OBGYNs, only about 20% receive menopause training. And so that means that when women go to their doctors and say, I'm having joint pain, I'm having brain fog, I've gained weight, they're either dismissed or misdiagnosed or told to just deal with it, and that has to change.
You talking about what happened to me yesterday, girl, right at the doctor. I feel like you go in and you tell them things and they just kind of brush it off, or they say, well, that's just age, you know, or just, you know, diet. And I mean, it's just like, I feel like nobody's answering my questions. You get that a lot.
We get that all the time. And we have better information. We have good science. And so we've built a program to really address all of that, thinking about the medical needs. So we have menopause-trained doctors who can think about prescriptions like hormone therapy or GLP-1 medications for help with weight gain. We build that in with a comprehensive lifestyle program, thinking about nutrition guidance that's specific for menopause and women, fitness support, and then pulling that in to community. It's so important for us to have shared journeys and to have that support. And so that's all pulled together.
And it's so funny because when you say shared journeys. I know when I lost my side tooth, when I tell you the side tooth community embraced me, and I found out a lot of it was due to menopause, those things happening. So one of my viewers, Alexia, don't act like your side tooth ain't missing either, girl. One of our viewers, Alexia, sent us a question about her biggest menopause problem. Take a look.
All you ever hear about is the hot flashes. What you don't hear about is the weight gain. No matter how many steps I take, no matter how many sit-ups I do, and no matter how many vegetables I eat, it goes nowhere. What am I supposed to do?
Absolutely. It's that weight gain, like it never happened before, and it doesn't go away. So it sounds like losing weight in menopause, it really requires making the changes.
For sure. And, you know, Alexia is not alone. Weight gain is actually one of the most common symptoms of menopause. And that's because the body's rules have changed. With the hormone changes that we see in perimenopause and menopause, we have a decrease in estrogen. We have shifts in how much muscle we have. Even some of the sleep disturbances that happen with menopause impact our hunger hormones and our appetite hormones. And so all of these things work together to make it harder to lose weight, easier to gain weight, and having a shift in where it shows up. So increasingly women say, you know, my jeans don't fit in the same way. I have more fat around my middle, and that visceral fat is really important.
Oh, I keep hearing about that daggone visceral fat. Okay, so it sounds like WeightWatchers, it sounds like that losing weight in menopause, it requires making the changes, but can you show us what we can do?
Absolutely.
Okay, all right, so what's going on over here?
Yeah, so some of the things that you did when you were 25 or 35 don't work when you're 45 and 55. And so we all know we're supposed to eat our vegetables, right? But when I look at this, I see real power. So this is packed with fiber, which matters for our gut, for inflammation. It even helps stabilize blood sugar. And we're also getting a lot of nutrients. There you go, like packing it in, and antioxidants. So these are really superheroes that are doing a lot of good work in the body. And then we also have things like healthy fats. These are really important in menopause. They protect heart health and brain health. And when I say healthy fats, I'm talking about things like nuts or avocado or even olive oil.
And that's good, the healthy fats.
That's right.
I love that.
And they're satiating, which is really nice too.
Now, even when we're eating, like, okay, so I got that, and I love the avocados, I love the almonds. Okay, you hitting my spots right now. So losing the weight that we do during the menopause, should we change? What should we do right here?
So this is protein, and protein is quite the buzzword right now, and it is important, especially as we head into menopause. We all lose muscle mass starting even in our 30s.
Yeah.
And that muscle is important for protecting our bones, which is so critical. So
when you talk, okay, what is this?
So we've got healthy sources of lean protein. So we've got salmon, chicken. There are vegetarian options too. So things like tofu or beans. These are all great sources of protein, but here's the catch. It's really important to pair that protein with resistance training. So just eating the protein alone isn't going to do everything you need for your muscles.
Because I keep hearing about the protein. Now you're talking about the resistance training. So how do we have to change the way we work out?
Yeah. So increasingly, making sure that you're preserving strength is so important, but it doesn't mean that you have to go to a gym. You can do things in your house that like work for you and where you're starting.
Okay.
So we've got resistance bands.
So resistance bands are good, okay.
Light weights, a weighted vest. Moving your body against resistance is all it takes. And so you can do it in your living room, you can do it in your kitchen. You don't have to start going to the gym all the time. And we want to aim for at least 2 to 3 times a week.
So 2 to 3 times a week working out with resistance training, some weights. This vest, I'm gonna get hot flashes all over again wearing this daggone vest.
That's right.
And pairing it with the proteins and the healthy fats and what was that one right there?
We have fiber.
With the fiber.
That's
so those.
right.
So that's okay. All right, so you didn't mention nothing in there about no fast food. You gotta stop with some of the stuff that we used to do when we were younger. Like we have to
Back
like
to the basics.
We gotta go back to the basics.
Right.
That
and
always
also
works.
knowing that, there is room for real life. And so perfection is not the goal.
Okay.
Figuring out how you can do mostly good things most of the time.
So there's just a consistency.
Exactly.
I think that these are all great tips, Dr. Boyd. But you say that everybody's menopause journey is different. So can you explain that?
Yeah, everyone's gonna have a unique story here. So making sure that you have care that fits for you, for your life, for your goals is so important. And so at WeightWatchers, we're doing that for women in perimenopause and menopause, but for everyone, really meeting them where they are and figuring out how we can support them. And we have lots of exciting things right around the corner, so can't wait for all that's to come.
Okay, I can't wait. A custom program.
That's right.
Made for me. Dr. Boyd, I want to say thank you so much for being here. I want to finish eating that red cabbage. And for more info on Weight Watchers for menopause and to take their menopause symptoms quiz, scan the QR code or check out www.com/menopause. And up next, A Very Sherri Christmas continues. Keep it right here. Dr. Boyd. Hey family, whether it's Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, or wherever you're watching this video, make sure you follow and subscribe.